the full cord of wood is $360. He said if you take care of it, he says here's $500. So there you go. That's the biggest tip I ever got. Watch them all. It's good for you. It'll put hair on your chest if you want that. Today on In the Wood Yard, I got a load of wood hooked up to my truck and we're going to deliver it. Down the road we go. We're heading down the road to go deliver a load of wood that I stacked yesterday into the trailer. It is a full cord of oak. This is going to a new customer. It was a referral from an old customer that I've had for quite a few years. And this guy, when he called, he told me, he said, he heard good things about my wood, that it's dry, ready to burn, and it's excellent wood. And he had some really bad wood last year, he said. And he's looking forward to having something that'll actually burn. So I said, hey, I've got your wood. And he said, that's what I hear. So I've talked to 2 different people that buy wood from you. One was a neighbor and one was the guy he works with. And he said that I got the wood. So he's getting a full cord. And I am going to probably be stacking most of this myself. He said he could probably help a little bit. He just had a shoulder surgery just a little while ago, and he said he's got one shoulder that's terrible and the other one's not great, so we'll see what happens. So he said he'd pay me for stacking, so I told him it's 60 bucks for a full cord, but I have to be able to back right up to the pile exactly where you're going to be, because I don't carry it to the backyard unless I can charge more. If I got to do wheelbarrow and transport it a long ways, I got to charge more. And he said, oh, I understand, no problem. So he said you can back right in and we can back right up to where it's going to be stacked. So we're going to find out when we get there. So you're going to get to see me stacking some wood in just a little bit. So there we go. So that's 2/3 of a cord stacked. Now we're going to drive around to his side property. We're going to dump the rest of this in an area he's got out back. So that's what's happening. So I'm driving into the estate here. This is not your average client that I have. I mean, they have a full basketball court, 2 basketball courts, something like that. So this is the place. It's a thing of beauty, I must say so myself. There we go. So there's the rest of it. That is 1/3 of a cord that I dumped there. So yeah, this is a big cement slab he's got out back here. I have no idea what this is, but unbelievable, unbelievable. They got another fire pit over there. They got 2 of them up by the house. And wow, wow. So this house I just delivered to is in a subdivision on the north side of Appleton that used to be a huge farm, and it is the place to be. It's where all the doctors, all the business owners besides me live, and it's incredible. And they'll have 1 and 2 acre lots with gates, fences. I think there's a minimum square footage somewhere around 10,000 square feet for the houses. I'm not kidding. It's 10 or 12,000 minimum square footage. Everybody's got pools. Everybody's got ponds. Everybody's got tennis courts, basketball courts. Unbelievable. It's a whole nother world there. Super nice guy. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is it is his wife's birthday, and he told me, he said, if I don't have to touch any wood today and I can just spend time with my wife, he said, I'll pay extra. I said, okay. So I backed into the garage, as you saw. I stacked the wood in his garage in the 2 racks he had there. And then he said the rest are going to drive around and dump it out and back on their cement slab that he's got out there by his other fire pit. And so I did that. And he says, well, what do you got to have? I said, what do you mean, what do you got to have? He said, for helping me out so I don't have to do any of this. He goes, just so I should back up. The full cord of wood is $360. He said, if you take care of it, he says, here's $500. So there you go. That's the biggest tip I ever got. So if I was to charge him for the stacking that I did, I would have charged him probably 40 bucks. Because I usually charge 20 bucks per face cord, which obviously to him is nothing, which is great. I like people with money. And so the bill should have been $400. So I basically just got a $500 tip. I mean a $100 tip. So I got 500 bucks. So that's pretty dang sweet. So there you go. A good day today, and it's getting dark out, and that's the end of the day, and that's all I've got time for today. I got to go do some work in my other business now because I like to. That's it for today, folks. Poke the buttons, hit them all. Tomorrow I'll be back in the wood yard with another video for you, 5:30 a.m. Between now and then, check out the video that's here. There's one there. And if you like that one, there's 800 more on my channel. You can go watch. Watch them all. It's good for you. It'll put hair on your chest, if you want that. Good night, Irene.